Hello traders, and welcome to another video of 5-Minute Alpha, and this time we are going to be going over some DeFi trading. If you like what you hear today, or if you're interested in becoming the best trader that you can be, you can click the link in the description below if you want to join the Discord and learn a little bit more about making money in the crypto space. So what we're talking about today is Nansen, this site right here, app.nansen.ai. I have the free version right now, but even the free version just gives you so much helpful data. I'm going to give you guys really the blueprint for how you can interpret this data and use it to make good trades. First thing I want to talk about is the token page right here, which will be linked in the description below. So on the token page, you can see token flow, market cap stuff, and on-chain metrics. So let's go take a look at a few of these. One thing that I think could be very, very helpful is also this, but let's cover this first. So this is going to show inflow, outflow to different things. So this is going to show exchange inflow and exchange outflow, and this is going to show fresh wallet inflow. So how do we use these metrics? Well, this is something you can do if you're trying to look for the next, dog coin, next Pepe, next Doge, you name it. If you see a lot of fresh wallet inflow, that could be a sign of something beginning to take off. Again, these things are a little bit speculative because someone could also make a lot of wallets and just distribute the coins to a bunch of wallets to inflate this. But more likely than not, this can give you access to some coins that could be good trends. If you're also looking at fresh wallet inflow, you can also go to new tokens right here. And we can sort by all the fresh wallet inflow to new tokens. So new tokens are basically going to be tokens that were created this month. And it's also going to be coins that are just likely not on centralized exchanges yet and are just in the beginning stage. Okay. We can also look at on-chain metrics of new tokens, as you can see right here. The token flow page, I'm trying to get that to work. Here we go. Perfect. Yeah. So if we look at fresh wallet inflow for, what has the most in new tokens, it's these coins right here. BIAO, which you can see the price is up 182% in 7 days. This price down 47, this price down, a little bit here. And you can see this stuff right here. Also, if you're curious if any of these are on any single exchange, you can also look here. I think that this is both centralized and decentralized trading exchanges, if I am correct. But yeah, we can also look at this right here. You can see that this one's had just about equal, inflow and outflow, whereas this one's had a lot more outflow than inflow, which can typically be seen as quite bullish, that this has a lot more outflow than inflow. It also has a fair amount of fresh wallet inflow as well, so this could be called quite bullish. Now, another thing that you can look at that can give you, I'd say, more of a medium-term approach is the following indicators that we're going to look at right here. So we can look at the change in holders. We can look at a lot of things here. The top 25 holders balance and that change. I think that this can be a really good thing for you guys to look at. So if we want to sort this by, what coins have had the top 25 holders really just get rid of them. You can see some of the tokens here. Now, if you're having the issue where, you're seeing like a lot of zeros because there's just too many to sort through, we could do a bit of a filter. Maybe we do a filter like, just to make sure that the numbers aren't too crazy. Filter of transactions, minimum transactions, let's say like 100 at the minimum. So that people are actually trading this coin, So if we do 100 transactions or more, you can see transactions over 100. We can start to see some better things like this. So these are examples of coins that probably aren't going to do too well because the top 25 holders balance. It looks like these coins are leaving their wallets. That's not typically a great thing. And if I hover over the token, you can see some of these coins right here. So right here, this could be a good selling signal. Groip, whatever that's called, Landwoo, yeah, all likely bearish because their top 25 holders balance has gone down. And we can also sort by new tokens as well. What we can also do is look for just, the absolute biggest tokens, which I can get rid of this. And we can look at stuff like even, Ethereum. Now, if we look at stuff like Ethereum, you could do that in a few different ways. Yeah, so these are going to be the biggest coins right here. As you can see, the holders change. ZRO's been on a tear recently. Top 25 holders balance, stuff like that. But also, if you want to go a little bit deeper into tokens, what you guys can do is go to token God mode, which is by clicking this right here. And then we want to type in, the most popular DeFi token. We can type in Ethereum. We can look at a lot of different things. One thing that I found pretty helpful is the balances page. Balances page is going to show you what whales are doing, how much of a coin is staked, and stuff like that, and its ownership. So it might take a little bit for this to load. But essentially what this page is going to show you is how much of Ethereum, or really any asset that you're looking at, staked, how much of it is in a single wallet, how much of it is in multiple wallets. So looks like the transactions page is loading fine, but yeah, so here's the DEX trades. So this is another really cool thing that you can do. You can sort this by smart money, see all the smart DEX trades across many decentralized exchanges and decentralized wallets. You can see a lot of other things like top transfers as well. For people who like to NFT trade, there's also, a market for that as well. I do feel like after I make my video, any lag that this has is probably going to be a lot worse, because a lot of people are going to probably flood this site to give it all the love that it really deserves. Let me see if Ethereum actually does load this time. Yeah, it does. Awesome. Okay. Balances? Or is balances a premium? Balances might be a premium thing, and maybe that's why it's not loading. But you can see right here who bought, who sold over the last 7 days. You can see who sold a lot of Ethereum, who's bought a lot of Ethereum. Yeah, you can just see so many different really good signals here. And I'll bet you that the premium model of this is probably quite good as well. Token inflow, stablecoin inflow, you can just see a lot. But I think that the best place for you to start is probably just going to tokens and then just looking for, things like this. Smart money inflow. If you want to take a little bit more risk, maybe looking at something like the new tokens. 24-hour new token. These are all tokens that you could look at. And I'd say probably the best indicator, as long as these tokens are, not scams, fresh wallet inflow has got to be a pretty good one, because that's showing you people picking up a coin. And if a lot of people start to, pick it up, you never know, it could become the next major dog coin. So, these coins do have that potential. And if you want to see more, you just click it right here. And this is the one that's been flagged as potentially that it could do it. You can see what the whales have done. You can see the transfers. You can see everything like that. And I'll bet you anything that the balances for this will actually load too. Yeah, and you can see right here the balances of this token. If you're just curious about, who's dumped the token, who's received it, and you can see these are high balance holders of the token. Yep, and as you can see right here as well, you can see this is the distribution I was talking about before. We can see among all the users what the distribution is. So as you can see here, are most people picking this up in the past 7 days, or most people picking this up in the last 30 days? So this is going to be all the tools you need to make a very good investment in DeFi when picking your next 1000x token. So I hope that this video was helpful for just showing you what I find to be really the coolest way to trade DeFi, which is to, go here, search around. We found a smart money guy right here. You can see this guy makes some pretty good trades, and just maybe copying this guy's trades, looking at the ownership, or just trying to find the next big thing by looking at like new tokens. With that, happy trading. I hope that these tools are going to help you. And if you want more tools like this, click the link in the description below to join. Happy trading.